for the time. And we spoke a year ago when you were scheduled to face Josh Barnett in Hawaii. Obviously, that didn't happen. It was rescheduled, and then he failed a medical test and was ineligible. And then you were supposed to face Matt Mitrione, and the pandemic happened, and that whole card got canceled. Now you're facing Linton Vassell. So after this whirlwind year, how are you feeling with all these events that have taken place?
I'm feel good, I'm feel first of all I feel a little sad because the fights don't happen twice, but I can do not for this, And right now I have the opportunity to fight Linton. I'm so happy for that and waiting for Thursday night.
Do you think Linton might be a little underrated as a heavyweight? I know that not every fight since he moved up has worked out, but he's got a very big frame for the weight class, and it seems like a natural fit for him.
Yeah, he's big guy for the heavyweight, I think it's a good match. He's strong dude. I'm very excited for this fight.
All right, and how do you see it playing out on Thursday?
I tell you before, I train everything. It's hard I come here and say I'm gonna submit him because in a fight you never know. Sometimes you see the opportunity, they put one hand and the fight is gone. But I'm waiting in the stand up, I'm waiting in the grapple, everything.
Jay?
Thanks very much. And Honey, welcome back. One of the side effects of being sitting for so long, you've been able to watch all these fights in the empty arena. How do you expect it to be when you go in there? Are you looking forward to the experience, or would you rather have the fans present?
Sorry, you can ask
Are
again?
you looking forward to having no fans there, or do you prefer fans in attendance?
Oh, always I prefer fans, The crowd I think is better for the fighter. You push you, I think it is nice for the show. But I really understand the situation right now, and I need to follow the rules.
And are you still interested in either Josh Barnett or Matt Mitrione moving forward?
Of course, Josh Barnett. But right now, my focus is in Linton. He very talented fighter. He fight for he challenged twice in the light heavyweight. I tell you before in Phil's interview, it's hard for you. You fight for the title one time in a big promotion, because I have a lot of killers there, and he do that for twice, and he very tough dude. But yeah, in the future, I really like to fight Barnett because a lot of fans send message and asking when I'm gonna fight him again. I say I don't know, asking Bellator or the commission. I don't know how his situation right now. I don't gonna talk nothing bad about him. I respect him. He legend. He have beautiful career, but I don't know the situation right now, and I expect to fight him in the future.
Daniel?
Hello, how are you doing today?
Good, good. Thank you.
Thank you. Knowing that you've been gone for a while with your stint with the PFL, is there a sense of fatigue with you when it comes to training multiple times for all these matchups, knowing that they're going to get canceled due to injuries or the COVID pandemic? Is there anything that concerns you with your upcoming matchup, knowing that you've trained many times for these fights?
Uh, it's hard. You do full camp train for one fight and coming week the fights don't happen. But I think it's nothing affecting. I think is I train. I think I fix something. I have mistakes, and right now I have the opportunity to show everything the inside the cage.
Donna?
Hey, Ronnie, how's it going?
Good, good. How about you?
Not too bad. To kind of touch on what you just answered in the last one, it's been a difficult period for training. It's been tough for fighters to get training properly. How is your fitness going into this one?
I don't hear
He
you.
wants to know about your fitness going into this one based on what's happened in the past fights.
Sorry.
How are you feeling?
No, I feel good. I feel right now this fight can happen. I feel some good. I think this fight happen right now. And I'm very excited for this fight, man. I stay away from my family for 4 weeks, for 4 months, because for the coronavirus situation, after the Meteorons cancels, I'm going with my family in Brazil for vacation 1 month, and the American consulate they shut down, and my family can't come back because cannot renew the visa for pick the stamp, and my family is still there in the last 4 months. So hard for me, and especially the 4 months because my little baby she feel a lot, and man, I'm very excited to win this fight and back with my family. I'm gonna give this win for my family for sure.
When you saw other Brazilian fighters coming to America to fight during this pandemic, of course, we saw Patricio Patricky Pitbull has been there, Leandro Ego. Did it give you a little bit of hope that you would be able to return and be able to fight during this?
Oh yeah, this time I'm here inside the country, in Bellator work in my visa too for change my states and in US. And I know I have the fight. I only need to waiting for the time that my visa come back, and that's it.
All right, thank you very much for your time, man.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan.
Thank you. How are we doing today? Ryan Sprague from MMA News. Mr. Marquez, obviously you're fighting a very experienced fighter, but you are just as experienced. Do you think that, as we were touching on it before, the time off for each of you is kind of been draining? Does it take a different mindset after a year and a half layoff?
Oh, it's hard you stay away to the fight. I really like to stay busy, but I train with a lot of kilos, every single day, and I think I fix something I have bad. Let's see Thursday.
Well, again, Thursday's right around the corner. So with a victory in this, I know that people had touched on whether you'd want to rebook any of those fights that were scrapped. Are you thinking about that at all?
Are you thinking about the past fights that maybe got scrapped, fights that got called off? Are you thinking about those guys, Mitrione?
Yeah, I think in the future I really like to fight Barnett. I think this fight need to happen because everybody like to see this fight, because I'm there waiting for a step in the cage, and I think 40 minutes before the fight is canceled. And Meteoron jump in the fight in March because Josh have some problem with the commission. I don't know what kind problem, but the match is I'm very excited to fight him in the future. But right now, as my focus is Linton.
All right, last one here, Lenny.
Hi, Ronnie. How are you?
Good. How are you, bro?
I'm good. Thank you very much. My last question is, the last question out of all of it is, if you fought I forgot his name, but my question is, with a win over Linton Vassell, do you feel like you'll get maybe a shot at the title after next, or maybe the same credibility that you would get if you fought I forgot his name, his head went out of name, but if you feel like a win over Linton Vassell will give you a lot of credit?
Sorry?
Win over Linton Vassell. Would that give you a lot of credit? Maybe a title shot down the road?
Oh, of course. I think I have a lot of credit, but I don't think the title shot. Right now, I think the title shot, who deserve this title shot is Tim Johnson. He's my teammate, and he worked hard for the last 2 wins. I think he deserved this. I think after win Linton, I need to pick maybe one or couple more fights, and I right now I really like to stay busy fight. I don't think about belt right now. I like to fight, stay busy, win for my family.
Yeah, sorry about that. I lost my words. My original question was a win over Josh Barnett compared to a win over Linton Vassell. Do you feel like a win over Josh Barnett would have?
I really believe, because I see in a few interviews, and Scott Cooker say for Barnett to fight for the title, he need to win before in Bellator. He need to have one win inside the cage of the Bellator, and I think I'm beating Josh. Of course, I'm in a line for the title because, man, he's a legend. He's world champion. You know him. He's a legend. It's completely different win. Have a win with him, have more power.
All right. Thanks for the time, Hani. Good luck this week.
Thank you. Appreciate you.